Hey YouTube, Peterbilt Knife Guy. Happy Friday. It's Friday. I don't know if you can tell. This is just a random video, and I just feel like putting out some content today. I can't talk. I've already had a few of these. But it's not about this guy. This guy's been the star of my my channel for the last couple weeks, but it's actually about the Svord Bowie. I was talking to my buddy who has a channel. Check him out. It's What's the Point EDC. His name's Frank. Cool dude. Lots of cool knives. But he sent me a video or a picture of something, and he was doing something, and my video was playing in the background, and it was of this guy. But I realized also when he sent me that I haven't done a update on this. And I think the last one I showed, other than the chopping videos, was the fact that I redid this whole belt loop thing. I basically eliminated the belt loop on this knife and used part of the belt loop as the clasp, and blah blah blah. I wrapped the guard, I wrapped the handle, I cut down the guard, yada yada yada. But what I didn't show that I did recently was I don't wear belts, but I would like a way to clip this onto something. So what I did is I took this is off the SE6. I pulled the belt clip out because I did not like the way the clip worked on the SE6, and I made a leather back for it. But what I did is I took that clip and I integrated it onto this leather sheath. And what I did is I cut a slit in there to basically mimic this slit right here, to where that piece locks in, and now I have a way to clip it onto stuff. And I kind of cut it down to where it's not in camera, but you know, flush with right here. And the nature of this, because this was the original belt loop, it was much bigger actually, but you get the point. There's two pieces of leather on the sheath and it looped around. I was able to slide it behind this piece of leather. It was glued at one point. I pulled the glue apart and make a clip. And the cool thing about it is this knife is so freaking blade heavy, because it's such a freaking monster, that when it's in here, and on the clip, if you hold the clip, it's still very, very blade heavy. You can't really see that because of the camera, but in order to hold it to where it's flat, or not flat, but basically balanced, I don't know what you can see this, it is about right here on this knife. So if you hold it up here by where like the top of your belt would be, it wants to hang down. I don't know if you can see that. So if you have your belt, let me get something if I can show it. If you're riding a belt through here, it wants to hang where it should, which is cool. And it puts this right at your belt line. And yeah, so this could work even on a sheath that doesn't have two layers in the back. If you had a leather sheath and you just didn't really like the belt loop, you could put it through this leather, but it would, you would hear your blade slide across that, which I don't know how good that would be. But yeah, just a quick little update on the Svord Bowie. Not really anything going on today, other than this knife's just been a tank. I've carried this with me, not on my person, but with me every day since the day I bought it. Even after I bought this guy, they've both been in my, there's not a day I haven't had both of them on me. They're freaking badass. And this thing, the Swedish L6 steel, I've done a lot of tests and I've only stropped it, and this thing is still just, let's see, will it even catch? There we go. It's still just stupid sharp for being a knife that is almost 1/3 of an inch thick. This, just for comparison, let's see here. This Longhorn Bowie is 1/4 inch thick. you know, there's no comparison between these. This freaking Von Timsky Bowie is just a moose. It is a moose. It is a chopping monster. Honestly, yeah, this thing just chops. It chops as good as my, if not better than my SE6, because where the SE6 loses on weight, this thing will just plow through it. And it's deadly sharp too. I mean, look at that. I didn't want to cut all the way through because I didn't want to chop up my mat. But anyways, hope everybody had a good Friday and enjoy your weekend. This is just a rambling quick video for the loyal subs, not the random people who just watch my watch my shorts. But you know, for people who actually follow what I do on here, this video is just a quick update and just to kind of say hi and hope everybody has a good weekend. Enjoy a couple beers safely, and yeah, we'll see what I put out tomorrow. Thanks for watching.